Because yo, what's up guys? Hope y'all are doing well. Barcelona versus Young Boys 5-0. I just woke up, so apologies for the mug face. Great performance, obviously, from Barcelona. Was there ever any doubt? Yeah, probably. Young Boys has been, they have some experience in Champions League, so I wouldn't have been surprised if they would actually beat Barcelona at Barcelona. Well, not necessarily at Barcelona, but yeah, beat them in Spain. It could have happened. It definitely could have happened. It's happened before, and although Barcelona are in great form, according to a lot of people, I didn't see that because the last time obviously I saw the Villarreal game and I saw a different side of Barcelona, but when I caught the Monaco game, that told me something else, and I thought maybe perhaps young boys would have taken a page off of that Monaco versus Barcelona game, and they would have gave them a really difficult time. I thought maybe something like that was going to happen. Obviously, it didn't, and Barcelona were just completely from the get-go, from the beginning. They were in charge of this game, and they could have scored a lot more. Young boys had some opportunities with Montero and a couple other players, but nothing really, nothing there really from young boys. A little bit disappointed because I wanted to see a match. I want to see a match. I did not intend to watch this match. I was trying to watch another match, so I just ended up watching this game, and I'm happy I did because wow, one guy in particular just stole the show for me. He was outstanding. But before I get into that, I thought Martinez had a really good game. The assist, the goal. I thought he did really well. Lewandowski, of course, also with his goals. Balde, of course. There's something about Balde. I don't know what it is that intrigues me so much. I just love the way he's so bold and he goes up front and tries to always take on his marker, no matter who it is. He wasn't perfect. He wasn't his former self, but I thought he got the job done. Sometimes he would hold on to the ball a little bit too much, and by then the spaces, especially in the middle, would get closed off. Pedri was another one, just an artist on the ball. Makes it look so damn easy, so easy. He had a really good game. Very important. Hopefully, no injuries from these last two players that I mentioned, because they are crucial. They are key to Barcelona, and they're just such a delight to watch. Honestly, Pedri is, man, and he's got so much. He's one player that, just like Balde as well, that they got so much potential, and there's really no ceiling to these guys. There really isn't. Like, they have so much to keep offering and to keep learning and to keep improving as players. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to what they will be like in the next couple of years. The one player, man, that absolutely I thought like just completely, and I still think he's a piece of, I still think he's utter garbage. Yeah. I mean, obviously not now. I can't really say that. Rafinha, man of the match, man. I don't know if he was, but he should have been. He was absolutely amazing what he did in this game. He was doing it all. Everything. I mean, what wasn't he doing? He was doing it all. Besides the goal, he was doing it all. Or his goals, he was doing everything, man. Going in the middle, trying to look for the ball constantly. His work ethic was amazing. Man, amazing. He wasn't just taking free kicks. He wasn't just passing the ball. Boy, if he was passing the ball, I mean, he was doing it. Every play from Barcelona that was going vertical, that was going up front, every play that was deemed somewhat dangerous came from him. It always came off of Rafinha. He was in the middle, like drifting in, trying to get the ball. He was making these vertical runs behind the shoulder of the defenders, and sometimes they wouldn't give him these balls because only Pedri would be capable of placing these balls, but nobody else. And he wouldn't get upset. He wouldn't be flailing his arms and complaining. He would still make the runs. He was hustling. He was at work. And then he would go all the way to the back and start to play as a center back. I mean, what wasn't he doing? I was just hoping that he was going to get at least a free kick just somewhat outside the 16-yard box, because he was playing so well that automatically would have been a goal. Besides the finesse that he has in that touch of his, just hoping he would have gotten a shot from outside. Definitely would have gone in. He was doing it all. Everything. Man, he was doing everything. And that the first goal that he scored was because he was completely plugged into the game. I mean, he had no reason to be where he was at. Absolutely no reason. But he was everywhere. Like, he could not have not scored that goal because he was everywhere. He was just doing everything. What wasn't he doing? I was blown away by Rafinha's performance. He played such a good game. Now, having said that, it's against young boys, and he could have still had a bad game against young boys, so that doesn't really matter. He played absolutely brilliant. But is he going to be consistent? Is he going to play like this in the Clásico? Watching him play yesterday, I'm thinking, yeah, he's gonna play somewhat like this. He's gonna be able to maintain this consistency, and he's been scoring goals since the beginning of the season. But I don't know, those big games when they have to play, I don't know, Arsenal, PSG, Bayern, if they end up meeting. I don't know. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. That's where he kind of just fades away and gets lost, and he doesn't really do anything. And the fact that they made him captain was at first the biggest joke, the biggest crime in history that I've ever seen, making this guy captain. I'm sorry, but Rafinha should have been let go at the start of last season, whole season ago. And y'all that don't think that, I mean, that's fine. I know Barcelona fans, you could hit me up, you could complain all you want, but this guy is, I mean, he's playing good right now, but is he really? Like, I don't think he's inherently a great player. He's just a good average player at best. Maybe seems that Barcelona are taking that model from Real Madrid and just letting you just simmer for 2-3 years until you start playing somewhat better. And honestly, I'm beginning to go from a skeptic to a believer, where people used to say, oh, if you're Brazilian, you get more opportunity. If kind of like what they used to say about Makalele, about Okocha, if they were Brazilian, they'd get more recognized. I'm kind of starting to believe that that may be true. That may be a thing. I don't want to go and fully say that I'm a firm believer of that, but it just seems that way. How else would you explain someone that really is making no addition to this Barcelona side, and they still manage to be in the team, and then they make him captain, right? Like, that was just like, man, you are living through some weird times. We are living through some bizarro times for that to happen. But last night, he made this team his own. He wasn't captaining. He was a general. He was a sergeant in this Barcelona squad. Absolutely brilliant. He did everything. I would not complain. Hustling, going from right to left, just drifting everywhere, going all the way back. Can't stop complimenting this guy because he blew me away. He played an amazing game. And as for Brazil, that's another thing, because people have been complaining about Vinicius as of lately, like, especially in the Copa America. Like, where's that Vinicius from Real Madrid? How come he isn't playing the way he's playing Real Madrid in Brazil? Do not expect that from Rafinha, but they are going to expect that. They are definitely going to expect. If he keeps this up, they're definitely going to expect that. And it's just, I don't think it's fair. I mean, it is fair because I grew up during that time where if you played well in your club, you definitely played, you played even better for the national team, right? Those were the players I was used to. Rafinha, Vinicius, they're not the, Rodrigo, definitely not that kind of player. So do not expect that from Rafinha. Don't expect that. And I think it's kind of unfair. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, it's kind of unfair. It shouldn't be unfair, but it kind of is. Fairly easy match for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal, I didn't think he was that crucial in this victory, but he caused mayhem. He was a force to be reckoned with on that right side. I mean, he was toying around like a cat, kind of toying around with its food. Another great performance by Lamine Yamal. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.